Hi, Assalamualaikum to Nasharuddin Hanif. My name is Nik Juliza binti Jali. Today, I will present for individual assignment, which is to find the three article journals, and mostly my topic related with ethical sales behavior in business. Okay, for the first discussion of the journal article, from the journal article 1, the topic I choose is the study on analyzing the influence of ethical behavior on customer loyalty through customer satisfaction and trust in insurance company. The findings show that the salesperson ethical behavior has an important influence on customer satisfaction from salesperson and their trust on the seller. Ethical behavior on salesperson also has a great impact on customer loyalty to the business, to the insurance business. The dependent variable such as ethical sales behavior is the most influent because with a good ethic and sales behavior of salesperson can influence to independent variable such as customer satisfaction, customer loyalty, and customer trust. Salesperson in the company insurance. Okay, from the journal article 2, the study on salesperson unethical behavior during a sales contest, the findings show that sales contest can create a specific problematic behavior of salesperson in personality trait, which is the aspiration and competitiveness in salesperson. Because the risk of unethical behavior is higher when salesperson is a focus on short-term targeted goal that given from the company. And the most influent is dependent variable, which is unethical behavior because it can lead to the problematic that the independent variable shows competitiveness and status aspiration of the same person. Okay, from discussion of the journal article 3, the study on exploring the relationship between ethical sales behavior relationship quality and customer loyalty in banking sector. The ethical sales behavior play a major role in affecting customer and positive effect on customer commitment. Okay, customer trust and customer commitment are important mediating determine between the ethical sales behavior and customer loyalty in the bank industry. The dependent variable such as ethical behavior is most influent because to get independent variable such as loyalty from customers, a person must give trust to customer with a good ethic sale behavior. Okay, for the comparison of the journal article, the similarity study from one idea of three authors of article journal have shown and said that to get customer trust, salesperson must do ethical sales behavior such as honest action in sale. Okay, for the differences from my observation on the three article journal from the authors, the different are if salesperson do unethical behavior, the customer trust, customer loyalty, customer satisfaction, and customer loyalty will not create in the business on the company and salesperson itself. Okay, for synthesis from the discussion, okay. Salesperson is as a frontline service of the employee and representative of the organization in the customer eyes. When salesperson behavior perceived as ethical, the organization also perceives as ethical. In addition, salesperson with a good ethic could establish a favorable relationship with the customer. Other than that, salesperson with unethical behavior could give bad image of the company and the salesperson itself. Okay, from the discussion article journal 1, that the influence of ethical sales behavior on customer loyalty to customer satisfaction and trust in insurance company. Okay, from my own opinion, from the authors, customer satisfaction not enough for companies since it will not to be sign of repurchasing and company will be looking for developing the loyalty among the customer. When when company not find the how to be loyal customer to their company, So they need to developing the loyalty among their customers. So how when loyal customer representing and advertising with word of mouth company can consider as a profitable and long-term investment for their companies. But into this situation, the role of ethical salesperson behavior has important to influence salesperson um, have important to influence customer to be loyal. Okay, for example, in insurance company in Malaysia such as AIA, I take example for my opinion in Malaysia sector insurance as company AIA. Okay, say person when to looking a prospect, firstly they need to give a customer trust. We explain and give the product information about the service package, um, about service package that say person want to offer to the customer we ethically and don't give fake information. If customer buy the insurance plan and subscribe, the person must give the best and post-purchase service with their customer or client. Such and when client want to use medical card, there is a person of the insurance company will guide and tell how to use. From this service towards a person to their client, it will bring satisfaction to the customer and become loyalty to the person company. In future, the customer will repurchase and subscribe more insurance package or advertising with word of mouth to their family members or member at their member at their working company. So it can give a good image to the company insurance also. Okay, from the article journal, yes, indeed, the good ethical behavior of salesperson toward customer had a positive impact on customer trust, satisfaction, and loyalty. Okay, from the discussion article journal 2, study on salesperson's unethical behavior during a sales contest. The mediation effect of the persist ethical climate of the game. In my opinion, the reason unethical behavior a person does during a sales contest is because the firms doing a sales force toward their employee. All salesperson must conduct sales in short period. Moreover, when sales contest, they will need to achieve their status aspiration, such up in ranking level and compete with another salesperson. So during this pressure situation to sell people, the risk of unethical behavior is higher and lead to sell people to engage in problematic situation behavioral. So for example, unethical behavioral game that salesperson make is they try to sell as much as they can without answering customer need and without trying to satisfy those needs. In addition, the person to achieve their sales target by company or manage decide. The person need to do unethical behavior such as give fake information, dishonest and cheating to sell product or service to their customer or prospect. From this climate game of unethical salesperson that can lead to unethical behavioral, salesperson can give bad image and bad reputation for their company. Okay, for the scientific from third journal, article journal, study on exploring the relationship between ethical behavior, relationship quality, and customer loyalty in banking sector. Okay, in the financial service context, the salesperson ability to affect customer loyalty and dependency on the financial institution may be determined largely by the behavior they implement when interacting with the customer. In my opinion, when salesperson interact with the customer or prospect with ethical behavior, yes, it will positively affect customer trust. This means that when the ethical behavior is perceived to be high, the customer will be more trust in the bank. In addition, customer trust in the salesperson can be earned by the honest action of sale as well as low pressure selling technique from the salesperson. Yes, indeed, bank must emphasize the importance of ethical behavior of individual bankers and encourage behavior that will increase customer confidence in the bank and become loyalty toward their service bank. Okay, lastly, for part recommendation, for my recommendation on these three topics that I choose, which is related with self-person ethical self-behavior in business, the management of the company or firm needs to provide guidance or training for self-person, especially to new employee to be able to behave ethically and establish the long-term relationship with customer. Okay, from this can enhance more skill of that person and can lead to customer trust, satisfaction and loyalty. From this recommendation, I focusing in article journal 2, for recommendation 2, I focusing in article journal 2 that the management also need to clearly communicate the responsibility, limit of authority and sales strategy to sell people in order to provide better service to customer, especially in terms of product knowledge, price negotiation and the accuracy of the delivery and installation of customer property. From these two, salesperson cannot do an unethical sales behavior such as a game in sales tactic if company have guideline and ethics in terms of sell product or service. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.